Riding shotgun, no seatbelt tight, blowing bubblegum pink in the dashboard light. Radio playing that AM cheer, sipping on a cold cherry root beer. Skating down Main with a soda pop grin, short shorts flashing and the night rolls in. Plastic straw twisting, fizz in the air. She's laughing at the boys who can't help but stare. Cherry root beer, sweet and clear, feels like summer when she's near. Cherry root beer, fizzy delight, drink it down, oh it tastes so right. With the girls next door, running through sprinklers, begging for more. Jukebox humming in a corner bar, dreaming big dreams in a beat-up car. Cigarette smoke in the rearview haze, laughing at the reruns of those TV days. Blondes in aprons, brunettes in skirts, cooking up dinners with those sitcom quirks. Cherry root beer, sweet and clear, raise your glass and clap and cheer. Cherry root beer, fizzy delight, we'll keep grooving every night. Foam on the hood, car wash rain, she's dancing in the bubbles on a two-lane plane. Kicks off her shoes, spins on her heel, every cherry sip's got that summertime feel. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She pops an 8-track, grooves unwind, music on repeat and a one-track mind. Long legs tap into the stereo sound, cherry root beer never letting her down. Neighbors peeking but she don't care, she's a 70s queen with the wind in her hair. Sipping that soda, blowing a kiss, every cherry glass tastes just like this. Cherry root beer, sweet and clear, everybody wants to hold it near. Cherry root beer, fizzy delight, pop the top and sip all night. Cherry root beer, sing it loud so the whole world hears. Cherry root beer, groovy love in the soda years. Oh, cherry root beer, with bubblegum lips and a summertime cheer. Cold and sweet, she's rolling through life on a root beer beat.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 829. The Valve surprise. Wow, did they surprise everybody today? We'll talk about that in a second. But happy Wednesday. I'm having my first drink of the night, so cheers to you if you are having a nice adult beverage on a Wednesday like a weirdo. This is a Death Squad mug that I'm drinking out of. If you want a Death Squad mug, guess where you go? Go to deathsquad.tv. There we go. That's deathsquad.tv right there. And at the very top, you can click on Shop Squad, and that will take you to shopsquad.tv, where you can get mugs, shirts, hats, jackets, stickers, and everything. Go to shopsquad.tv, or again, just go to deathsquad.tv. Also, Kill Tony number 473. You can find every episode of Kill Tony here at Death Squad, including Monday's episode, 473, with Joe DeRosa and Louis J. Gomez. What a great episode that was. If you didn't see it, it was fucking awesome. A lot of good times. And a big surprise from a person that is a Sunset Strip employee. something big happened to this guy right here, Mr. Dedrick. He works at the comedy club that I own. But you got to check out this episode and see what happens. It's a great episode. It's 473. Just go to deathsquad.tv. Click on Kill Tony YouTube at the top, or click on the Kill Tony logo there to check it out. And every episode out. Also, if you live in Austin, Texas, you can click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club here at deathsquad.tv, or click the logo right here, and that'll take you to sunsetstripatx.com. This is the comedy club I own. This is where Dedrick works. And I have a show every single Thursday called The Secret Show. You've probably heard me talk about it on Kill Tony before. My show's tomorrow. It's just a shitload of comedy. Starts off with Yonder Wizard, who plays music for the pre-show. And then it is nonstop stand-up comedy all night. It's like a 3-hour show. So if you just want a fucking appetizer platter of some of the best comics, headliners that are in town in Austin, check it out. Every Thursday. We have shows, though, all the time, almost every day. Go to Sunset Strip ATX, or again, go to deathsquad.tv. Last but not least, you saw it on the opening. You saw it. You saw this. This is Catbread 7 on YouTube. This is my music, my AI music that I make. I write all the lyrics, all the songs. A lot of them are songs I actually made beats and uploaded the beats, and I just have AI sing it. I have a couple different new videos, like VCR is a good video if you're new here. It's all about 80s movies, 90s movies, songs about VCRs. I also have a new mixtape out that is just music that I'm working on, music that I'm just doing longer versions of. It's a 22-minute mixtape. A new mixtape should be coming out soon. And a couple new songs should be coming out soon. You heard one of the new songs, Cherry Root Beer, that's just on the final touches. I'm changing a few things here and there. But that should be coming out soon. Along with my Janice song that I've been working on forever. The Janice song, I'm on like month 2 of trying to finish this song. It started off such an easy, basic song, and it has destroyed me. Every time I'm close to thinking it's finished, something happens, and I have to start and change things over. And I thought I finished this a million times. There's also like 8 different versions of this song, so I think I'm ready to release a single that has multiple versions of it. Like this is the heroin version.
Janice, don't you see the sunrise?
So, and then I have a haunted, spooky version that I played. You might have heard around Halloween time. Anyways, I have a bunch of versions, so I might release a bunch of versions of that. And then, of course, I have my Batman song that also has been driving me crazy, and I need to work on it more, but it's getting close to the end. And that's this song, of course. Anyways, you get the idea. Anyways, Catbread 7 is the name. Catbread Music on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, anywhere you get music. Some new stuff is coming out. Hopefully, well, I don't know about this week because I have to go to Skankfest. I'm going to Skankfest this weekend, which is a whole nother story. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But maybe next week then, I guess, because I don't think I'll be able to work on it much. I have to edit Kill Tony before I go to Skankfest. But anyways, please check it out. Please subscribe to me. It's a new YouTube page. I just started this. So anyways, go to CapRed or just go to DeathSquad.tv. Click on the big picture of my cat with bread around its head. And that's it. Go to DeathSquad.tv. Thank you. Hi, guys. It seems like it's been a while. Has it been a while? I feel like it's been a while. Has it been a while since I last streamed? When was the last stream I did? It feels like it's been a while. I've been kind of... I've been busy. Yeah, 11 days ago. Damn. Sorry, guys. It's been 11 days. 11 days. It's been... How are you guys all doing in the chat? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Also, guys, I was on episode 2409 of the Joe Rogan Experience. So if you want to see an old school version of the Joe Rogan Experience, I was on episode 2409. It was a fun episode. I mean, there was a lot of tech talk, like shit we normally do. We normally geek out. Shadow Systems War Poet.
Whoa, War Poet. That sounds like something
Aubrey Marcus, right? That whole time I'm like, wait, is this Aubrey's gun?
He's got a signature gun.
Yeah, Shadow System, though. It's like a Glock 19-ish, you know.
Okay.
But
9mm?
9mm.
Yeah. Have you gone to the range yet?
Not yet. I need to go. I want to get a scope for it, though, too. Like one of those laser scopes.
Red dot.
Yeah,
it's called a red dot.
Yeah.
Don't say a scope.
A scope. And, of course, I need to get a silencer and all the fun stuff.
Oh, God. Da, 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 da.
But anyways, check it out. It was a fun episode. It's been a while since I've been on. It's been a while. I didn't even know where my astronaut suit was. I had to find my astronaut suit. But it's always great to nerd out with Joe. We talk about cell phones. We talk about the one of the most annoying things in the world, the DJ. Pretty much the U.S. government is banning the company DJI. You know DJI? The ones that make the best drones in the world? And some of the best cameras and microphones and stuff like that. Well, we talk about that. Pretty much the U.S. government thinks that China is spying on us through DJI. DJI has tried to prove like they have nothing to do with China's government. And then the courts were pretty much fine. You have 6 months, and we're going, if one of the 7 or so different U.S. governments or departments of the U.S. government want to do a deep dive to make sure that you're not, you have till like December 31st. And they were like, sure, yeah, please investigate us. We have nothing to do with the Chinese government. But the thing is, none of those 7 governments have done anything since then. So if they don't investigate them, they default to being banned. And it's so sus. It's sus. And it's sus. And if you watch that episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, this was not even planned because we talk about DJI and all that, and it's really sad. And then literally like an hour later, Joe brings up something about the U.S. government buying all these drones for military reasons or something. I don't even remember what he said. And I brought up the fact that I thought maybe our vice president was an investor in a drone company, and then we put the two together and found out he is, and then we're like, oh, that makes sense why they're just trying to ban DJI. It's disgusting and gross, and no one knows about it, or people know about it, but it's not in the news as much as it should be, and it just sucks because DJI, I think, is one of my favorite companies overall, like they just make good shit. I mean, there are many drone products like this one right here. I mean, it's like a $700, $800 drone that you could buy at Costco, or you used to be able to buy at Costco. And it was just easy to fly and it had great video quality. It's great for, like, I know so many YouTubers use this in like their vlog videos, or, you know, it's just I use it every time it hails here in Texas. I'll throw this motherfucker out and go over my roof, or at least I used to. I used to go over my roof to make sure my roof wasn't damaged. Anyways, it fucking sucks, and it looks like DJI is going to be banned. But, you know, I thought I would throw my help into the wind by saying something about it on the Joe Rogan podcast. But I'm sure that's just going to, no one's going to care. Anyways, check out the full episode of JRE. Came out Monday, I think, Tuesday. Episode 2409. Powerful JRE on YouTube. You guys already know that. We recorded that Monday, and it's great. I love it. But Monday was one of those days where I woke up, and I think it was like, I don't remember what time it was, but I woke up and I looked at my phone. I did I don't know if you guys do the same thing. You wake up and you just grab your phone and immediately go like, all right, who texts me? Make sure there's nothing crazy important, because I sleep and live with my phone on silent. I never have my phone off silent. If you try to call me, 99% chance I'm not going to answer the phone, because I won't hear it. If you text me, normally I'll text you back within reason. But phone calls, I never get phone calls. I get too many texts and too many calls. And I mean, as an example, that secret show that I have every single Thursday, I'll probably get, no joke, I don't know, 15 people a day texting me, can I be on the secret show Thursday? Like, you know, things like that. Maybe sometimes more. And that's just text. You know, and I go on Instagram or whatever, and I have a whole other emails. But I literally need to change my phone number. Because I have 4 different phone numbers, but I just need to switch over to a different phone numbers. Because it's too much, and it's been like this for a while. You just have to learn to not stress about returning people's texts or calls unless it's an emergency, and you just kind of have to be that guy that does that. And a lot of people probably think you're a dick, but you just have to do that to have any kind of peace in your life. But anyways, I wake up Monday, and Monday I had to go. I had like 3 different things I had to do, and then I had to drive downtown and do a little bit of work before I went to Kill Tony. I record Kill Tony every Monday, and downtown's my studio, and so I had some work to do at the studio. I had some, like, you know, miscellaneous things I had to do, like go to my doctor's, go to, you know, do this and do that, you know, just basics things I had to do. But I wake up and there's a text from Joe. It's like, hey man, can you do the podcast? Now, that's one of like 2 people in the whole world that could say something like that you're like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Like everything I had to do, I just had to mute him like a phone call, you know? And then I go, when? And he's like, 30 minutes? And I'm like, okay, sure. This house where I'm at right now is about 30 minutes from the studio, maybe 35. So I had to do one of those things where I jump out, jump in the shower, do a stripper shower, you know, butt, asshole, dick, armpits, rinse, out, underwear, clothes, find the spacesuit, get in my car, drive 100 miles an hour there. I was 4 minutes late somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. But luckily that was okay. But, and then, you know, his podcast is like 3 hours long. So then after that, you could tell it was about to go longer. But luckily ended, ran out the door, went to my studio, did all the work I had to do, ran over to kill Tony till I think we ended around 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night. So literally 12 hours of podcasting and running around. It's one of those days. And then I got drunk and I got wasted till about 2 a.m. And I came home and I couldn't sleep. How is that possible? I couldn't sleep. I was so tired I couldn't sleep. It was fucking weird. But yeah, so if you watch that JRE, that's me.
You haven't before?
No coffee.
Under Pacific.
I mean, no coffee.
No problem.
No chat. I just literally ran out the door. And
Sounds like something
Aubrey.
Marcus,
Usually,
right?
usually by
Time I'm like, wait,
it's usually, by the way, I like to when I do a JRE podcast, I like to think of things that I've thought of. Like I'll have like a little note. Oh, I should talk about this next time I talk to Joe, or next time I'm on a podcast. I'll have like a little note. I didn't have anything this time around. Like I was just sitting there while Joe was talking, and a pen and paper while he was talking, like writing, like, oh, bring up this. We should talk about this, like this. I don't think I got to any of them except DJI, but yeah, that was crazy. There's so much I want to talk to you about tonight. We'll talk about the drones in a second, but first, I want to tell you a quick story about something that happened, and I need Janice to be here because she told me something that seems unbelievable. Hey, bring the materials.
Okay.
So I am 51, and I had to get a colonoscopy. And it was one of those things that for years, you're supposed to get it, I think, when you're 45, maybe. But it's one of those things that I've just been putting off, and I think like a lot of guys, maybe not all of you, but a lot of guys, we hate going to the doctor unless we have to. Colonoscopy, no thanks. I've been putting off for so long. But somebody in my family who is younger than me, he's in his 40s, he got one, and they found a few things of cancer, but luckily they caught it so early that
It's also cat 2 time. She ran up here.
but they luckily they caught it early, and I think everything's fine. But the doctor said that's why they need to start doing this when they're 40, because it starts when you're like 40. All right, we're gonna do a quick cat 2 time because I'm in the middle of this story. But all right, all right, guys, it's cat 2 time. There you go. Make sure Cat 2. How you doing, Cat 2? You look like you're tired. How did you run up here? You seem so tired, Cat 2. How did Cat 2 ran up here? She seems like she just woke up.
No, she's happy to be here.
Oh, okay. That's her happy face, guys. Cat 2 is happy. Oh my God, that's another song that I'm working on that I forgot. Cat 2 is another. God, I have a lot of songs that are almost done, but not enough songs. But yeah, we have Lucky Cat, Cat 2 that's coming, which is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? She hears her song.
Sunbeam glow, sulfur shine, tail so big it draws a line. One step slow, shadow cue. Lucky cat, cat two. Lucky cat, cat two. Fluffy tail, white ball view. Nap all day, snack debut.
All right, that's enough. All right. So that person in my family, and that was like, shit, he's younger than me, and they found 2 things of cancer. I mean, he's not blood related or anything, person in my family's, but sorry, it made me go, I better schedule this. So I scheduled it. Overall, it was easy as fuck, and I'll talk you through it if you should get one or something like that. The worst part is the prep. Starting 7 days before you have your surgery, you have to start taking stool softeners. Now, I'm lucky because my stools are always soft, girl. You know, like, thank you, alcohol. Thank you, maybe lactose intolerance or gluten. You have gluten? Or maybe like a gluten thing. I'm already a stuffed stool brine. They call me that all the time. Stuffed stool, whatever. Soft stool brine. All right, Cat 2. And then a couple of days before, you have to start taking laxatives. A lot of laxatives. And then 24 hours before your surgery, you can't eat. And I made the horrible, dumb decision. It was my friend's birthday. And I had till midnight till I could eat, I thought. So we ate at like 8 o'clock, ate this huge steak dinner. And then I was like, wait, I can drink tonight? And so I decided to get drunk because it was my friend's birthday. And then the next morning I woke up hungover and I couldn't eat anything. And, you know, usually when you have a hangover, it's nice to just have a submarine sandwich like have some fucking food to use as a Band-Aid. And I couldn't do that. I fucked up. So I was feeling like shit and I couldn't eat. The only thing I could eat was broth. So I was just sitting there chugging broth. And I'm not, broth kind of freaks me out. Like bone broth. It's just like they just boil bones and make soup out of it. I like steak and everything. I don't know, but when you're just hungover and you're drinking bone broth and shitting everything out of you, I shat so much. Like I would say every 15 minutes I was shitting, and I was like, of course, it was diarrhea. And then it started becoming bright fluorescent yellow. So the day before surgery, it was just fluorescent yellow. And I was freaking out, like I'm dying. But then I found out that's just stomach bile. I was just shitting stomach bile at that point. Like, don't I need stomach bile? What if I shat a lot of stomach bile. I weighed myself the last day because I was shitting so much. And this wasn't even the beginning of shitting, but I weighed myself just the last day. I lost 4 pounds of shitting stomach bile. I probably need those 4 pounds of stomach bile, I would think. just fluorescent yellow. That night, the night before surgery, I couldn't sleep because I felt like I was going to shit myself so much. So I had zero sleep. And I get to the surgery place, and I was so hungry. I was so hungry. Now, I've taken fast before, but I think it was something because I drank that one night. It made the hunger worse, because I've done fast where I did a 5-day fast where I can only drink lemon water for the first 2 days, and then after that I think I could only have rice and lemon water or something like that. And it was hard for the first day or so, but then you just kind of start going crazy. It sucked. I'll never do it again. But when I went there, when I had to check in, the woman was talking to me. He's like, I need you to sign these papers and stuff, like the receptionist. And I go, I'm looking at you, but you're just a piece of chicken, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Like I just saw her as meat. And I was jokingly acting like I was eating the plant that was at the, like she had on her table. I just acted like I was eating that. Like I was really that hungry. I was just looking at photos of food. It was pretty crazy. So we get in there. They call me in this room. I had to derobe, get completely naked, put on this gown, one of those gowns where your ass is showing out. I had to lay in the bed, and then they put a blanket on me. Janice, luckily, was in there at this point, and they were just telling, or they had to put a thing in my hand for drugs and stuff. I don't even know what, just blood in my veins. And I sat there for like an hour because they were behind. Get it? Behind? Huh? No, but they were behind, and they finally got me. And Janice couldn't go in the room with me. But here's the thing that sucks. They roll me out of this room down this long hallway. And this hallway was just a bunch of pre-prep rooms where there's just people like me that had to derobe, and they're all just laying there for different things. Not everyone there was for a colonoscopy. It was a big surgery center. There's people there that had broken arms and legs, and there was people there getting breast implants. There was everybody. There was probably like, I don't know, 30 rooms down this hallway. So she's rolling me out of this room down this hallway. Now there was closed curtains on all the rooms that everyone's in. So, but then you get into this place where it's just like, kind of like if you watch any, ER, there's like a desk and there's all the nurses and surgeons and stuff. Like there's probably like 30 nurses and surgeons that they're rolling me by. And I think it's just common, it's like when you're at an airport and there's planes landing, there's, every 10 minutes there's a plane landing. And so everyone just happens to like look over at me. And I saw that look. I see that look sometimes when I'm at a restaurant or at a grocery store. They're like, and it's that what I think is a look of like, oh, they recognize me. Great. That's great. Like I was really waiting for somebody to yell out, "We're really doing it, Redban," or something like that. Like it was like that. Like it felt like. If you watch the Joe Rogan podcast, there's a part where I asked him if he goes to a regular doctor, because I just can't imagine Joe Rogan getting pushed down the hallway. That's crazy. Especially since I'm getting a colonoscopy. Because it makes you wonder when I go in that room if the people that do recognize me, they're like peeking in the curtains and going, "Well, there's Redban in there taking photos of my butthole or something." I don't know. I try not to think about it, but it was very uncomfortable, and I felt very weird because you're just being rolled down, and it's kind of quiet. and everyone just kind of looks over and smiles, and you're just sitting there like, I'm just sitting here being rolled down the highway like I'm fucking on display. I don't like it. I wish I was allowed to wear like a hood or something. I think next time I'm literally going to wear a beanie and just pull down my beanie or something something. So I get to the room and there's like 4 guys in the room. They put something in my mouth, which is, I guess, the drug that. The good thing is that you get knocked out. I forget the drug they use. It's not a full knockout. It's a drug that begins with a P. Prethifel. I don't know what it is, but it's not like a full knockout. It's like healthier, meaning it's not as dangerous or whatever. Like it's you go to sleep, but you're not like 100% out, if that makes sense. I wish I could have seen myself like what it looked like when I did go. Was it fentanyl? Was I doing a fentanyl bend but laying down? I don't think it's fentanyl. Maybe some propofol. Is propofol the same as fentanyl? Yeah. Yeah. That's the Michael Jackson Sleepy Time mix. Michael Jackson was on to something because that was an amazing drug. I love being put out because it's literally sleep, wake up. It's time travel 100%. Like when I woke up from this, I was immediately awake and there was no grogginess. It was just like, I'm awake now. Like it was, and when I went to sleep, it was no like trying to fall asleep. I just stopped, woke up. Like I blinked my eye and now it's been an hour, you know? Fucking awesome. Anyways, they put this thing in my mouth and it's breathing oxygen at first. They told me to lay to my side. I was like, ew, I guess. So I laid to my side and the gas guy is saying something to me. I can't even remember what he's saying to me. He's talking to me. And I always have this thing. I've only been knocked out once, like with drugs. And I was like, I'm going to try to fight this and stay awake. I mean, that's what I always do. And then I started tasting something. And I don't remember what it tasted like. It was like kind of like tasting pennies or something. And I remember going, oh, I taste something. And then boom, I wake up. Janice, you here? Come here. Bam, I wake up. And I'm back in the room, the beginning room. So they rolled me back through the gang of, we're really doing it, Redban nurses and guys and group of people. I wonder if they stopped me on the way so people could take photos of me. Like, I wish Janice could have been in the room and not looked at my butthole. Or I wish I was allowed to wear a GoPro on my foot or something like that. Because rolling me back, I wanted to know what happened. But I rolled up, and Janice, I want you to take it from here. Like, you said I just sat up immediately.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't sit up. You were like,
Like when were you in there already?
No.
Like they got you when I was
were
sleeping?
already in.
And was I snoring or what?
Well, you had your back towards me.
Oh, I was still sideways?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Was my butt showing?
No. Because they had a blanket over you.
Oh, no.
So-
I was sideways?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Why didn't they just roll me on my back? What if my butthole is showing the whole way?
Well, while we were waiting before they rolled you down the hall,
Get closer.
I saw other people being rolled down, and they were always on their side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's just how they do it.
Okay. So I was on my side when I woke up?
When I walked in, yeah.
No, then what happened when you walked in? How long were you there? How long were you there while I was sleeping?
You were like just waking up. like the nurse was like bustling around, moving around, and making noise, and you were like stirring.
Oh, okay.
And then like 1 minute after I got in, she like put you on your back.
Oh, and that's when I woke up?
Yeah. And even then you were like stirring. And then yeah.
And then what happened?
I was like, "How do you feel?" You're like, "Tired." And then I forget if you said that first or the doctor called me a spinner.
Yeah, see, you originally told me I just woke up and said the doctor called me a spinner.
No. Well, I don't remember. No, I think I asked you first how you were, and then I moved to the other side, and you were like, "The doctor called me a spinner." You said it like that. Call me a spinner.
And what's weird is I don't remember saying that at all. Like, that's pretty funny and fucked up at the same time.
That's crazy.
Because there's a part of me is like, why? How did I think of something so funny like that?
Yeah.
It makes me or like, what if the doctor did call me a spinner when I was like half asleep? It's like, man, he's a nice little spinner, you know, like, and I just the doctor, like, I was being serious, but like, you told me this like 24 hours later, and you were
Well-
like, you don't remember this, and I was like, no, I don't. What?
Well, you were so like, yeah, you were sharp. Like you were still like funny and like normal. You didn't seem out of it at all. You just seemed groggy.
Right.
And when I asked you how you were feeling, you just said, "I'm just tired."
Crazy.
So I thought you were like, "Oh, I guess the propofol didn't have that much of an effect on you," because I was like, "Is he gonna be normal or is he gonna act all like loopy?" And I thought you were acting normal.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like I felt normal when I woke up, like, pretty fast.
Because that spinner comment, that's something you would say like normal.
I know, but that seems pretty fast to be saying that when you just woke up.
Yeah.
Like and I don't remember this either, so it makes me feel like
You
I
didn't
was.
even laugh about it either.
And you said that it was uncomfortable because my
It wasn't uncomfortable because I didn't even
no, because of the nurse.
make this connection until I told you.
Oh,
So I just laughed and I was like, "Ha, Brian's breaking the ice, I guess." But the nurse was like shorter than me. She was like 4'8",
wow.
4'9", right? Do you remember?
I don't remember her at all.
No, because I was like, "Oh, she's tiny," but when you're kind of far from someone, you can't really tell like inches. But then she came next to me to like show me the aftercare,
Right.
and I was like looking down.
Wow.
She was like teeny tiny.
So she sat there, and I said something about a spinner, and she probably was like, "Oh no."
I'm sure
I can't believe I said that in front of her.
I'm
though.
sure she gets a lot worse.
Yeah, but that's crazy that I said the doctor said I was a spinner.
She might not even have known what it is.
Yeah, she did. Any short girls knows what a spinner is.
She might have been a nice girl.
Wasn't she Latino?
I don't know.
You said she was a Latino first.
No?
Yeah,
Well,
you
she
did.
could have. She could have been. She could have been Hispanic. She could have also been like
Italian.
that or
Yeah, it's a little
Middle
Italian.
Eastern. I don't know.
Wow.
She was a brunette.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. It seems fake. I thought it seemed fake. Like, I thought Janice was just lying about that, but I guess the doctor said I was a spinner. The doctor also gave me what I thought was weird, this card, and I'll just show it to you on my Instagram because I don't want to really dox the surgery center. But I just thought this was weird. The card, like, everyone signed it. I mean, I just got a colonoscopy, and I just thought it was weird that they gave me a fucking card and they all signed it for a colonoscopy. Like, I've never had surgery before. Is that something normal that surgery happens when you get surgery? And I don't know why Randy drew a rocket ship over here on the left. Like, what is this rocket ship that he drew? I don't know about that, but they made this card for me. They also gave me a packet of post-op instructions. And yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see this or not, but it's weird having high quality photos of things that are stuff that's inside you. I have to like fold this because I don't want to show my doctor's name or anything. But I want you just to take a nice look at that last one. That's I'm not gonna show you guys that. Uh-oh. She has another story or update to this story.
Well, it's not about you really, but it's about the guy that was across the hall from you.
Uh-huh.
And he was acting really loopy.
Oh, the surfer guy that was like, bruh, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember him.
So there was another nurse lady, and she was tending to him aftercare, like what our lady was doing for us. And he was like saying she looks super young, like she was in her 20s or something. It was so awkward. I was like, do you remember?
Yeah, that's right. He's like, you look so young.
I know. And she looked like she was in her 40s.
Yeah, she was older, and he was just so fucked up. And he said a lot of things I can't remember, but his voice is what was crazy because he was like, you look like so young. Like, oh God. You know, he had like that voice to him, like a surfer bro or something like that. Well, thanks for talking this. But anyways, overall, if you need to get a colonoscopy and you're putting it off, I recommend doing it. Just get it done with. I would probably get it if you're 45 or over. Get it at least. You never know. Like I said, somebody in my family, he's younger than me, and he's in his 40s, and thank God he got it, and he didn't wait till 51 like me. Maybe it would have saved his life. Especially if you have it in your family. I don't have that in my family. But whatevs. It was easy. No pain at all. And like I said, you're passed out when it happens. The only thing I would say is that like a couple of days later, if you have a hemorrhoid, a reoccurring hemorrhoid, my hemorrhoid came back for like a day or two. I think I was just irritated from all the pooping. I have an internal hemorrhoid that's a pretty nasty guy. He probably comes in town twice a year now. The older you get, it doesn't happen as much, or at least not for me. But yeah, that internal hemorrhoid came back, and I would say that's the only negative thing. It's like, oh great, I have to deal with that. Here's a picture of me before at the getting it done. That's before. So I wish Janice, I'm kind of upset that Janice didn't record me coming out. I thought she would have done that. It's also my fault for not saying anything. Before we get to the valve news, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and most of you probably have already seen this, and that is William Montgomery. William Montgomery was opening up for somebody named Morgan J, who Morgan J is pretty famous. I think he has like 5 million views or followers on Instagram or something like that. And I didn't know who Morgan J was. I had to search for him. And then when I searched for him, I was like, oh, I've seen this guy before pop up on like my TikToks or something. And I wouldn't really call him a comedian. We talked about this also on Joe Rogan podcast. But William was at a comedy festival here in Austin. And when I say comedy festival, it's like a brand new comedy festival. I don't even know if it's really a comedy festival or just a show that they call it a comedy festival. I have no idea. But William was opening up for somebody named Morgan J. Morgan J is that guy that goes into the audience and does crowd work. He pretty much just goes, hey, so what's your name? What do you do? But he has a microphone that has auto-tune. Yeah, you know auto-tune from 10 years ago, 20 years ago? Whatever that shit is. And it's really fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate, but it's like literally what I think, like, you know how they have like church, those cool churches? You know, it's like there's regular church and then there's like those cool hip churches. Like, it reminds me of church shit, which isn't bad. I'm just saying, like, don't have William Montgomery go up in front of this guy's crowd. If you're at church, you don't, William Montgomery's not the right. But the audience, obviously, 90% of them probably have never seen comedy before, stand-up comedy before. They're just there for this church shit guy singing that they saw on TikTok. I guess the crowd was mostly Latino also, which I guess that's his fan base. I have no idea. But William ate shit. And not only did William eat shit, William bombed harder than I've ever seen a comedian bomb in my life. And normally when that happens, for a fellow comedian, it's really uncomfortable. Very, like, I have to leave the room. I can't watch. It's really uncomfortable and bad. But because if you know William Montgomery, he's pretty much a character. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And you know what? I'm just going to show you this. If you've seen it already, I'm sorry. It's on my Instagram. These are a few videos I've collected from TikTok. There's tons more. What I'm about to show you is only a couple minutes of what was a 25-minute set that William had to do. William had to do 25 minutes. And if you haven't seen this, this is what you call a bad audience. Even if you don't think William's funny, this is a bad audience. This is an audience that doesn't understand what's going on at all, which is easy if you've never seen William, but it's also like, I think, an audience that doesn't know what stand-up comedy is at all. But let's just take a little look at this. This is quite hilarious.
That was bullshit! That was a good joke! Maybe that one! But not... And sir, what's your heritage? Are you Pacific Islander, the dark-skinned looking guy right there? Yeah? He keep moving, the fucking nasty looking slut saying that to me. Damn, bitch! God, somebody kill this woman! Okay, where am I? Quick housekeeping announcement. If you're the driver of a tan 2003 coming out with the new television, God damn it!
Oh my god.
This is a weird rumor, but I heard the Aaliyah plane crash happened because the pilot tried to ghost ride the whip. Okay, I was a little worried that one might not do good as a...
Oh my god.
It's in the front! Oh, don't flick me off, bitch! Okay, where am I?
Oh my god.
Walker, more like Paul Crasher! I heard the reason Paul Walker died was because the director forgot to say cut! What do we have, a bunch of fucking pussy-ass balls? I got that! In the Austin. It has been a
I want you to know, though, this is at the very end. Right now, he's about to get off stage, and he stuck with it the whole time. He pulled up his boots, didn't break, just went full William the whole time. You know how hard that is? I mean, it's not recommended if you're a stand-up comic. Like, if this was happening to me, I would have been like, okay, need to change everything up, need to focus on this and fix this. But for William, he was like, nah, I'm just going to go full care. I'm going to go through it all. I'm going to call women bitches, call people, whatever he called that one guy. And there was jokes too. Like, I mean, that cut made it seem like what the fuck's he talking about? But there was jokes.
get out of here.
This guy, by the way, right here, this video starts off with a guy getting pushed off stage or taken off stage. This was 3 minutes into his set. Some guy came up on stage and William didn't know if the guy worked at the festival or whatever. He just came up and asked for his microphone, and William was like, okay. And then he just went in the microphone like, this guy fucking sucks. So it started off, like, it almost felt like a setup. This guy, within 3 minutes, did that. And then look, this guy that's taking him off, it's not even security guy. It's just a tall guy with his hat backwards. And this guy, I don't think even got kicked out.
Get him out of here! Holy shit! What the fuck did you just say to me, bitch? Don't call her a bitch! Yikes. Get out of here. Controller and you have to watch me play? So I started taking weed Viagra, but the only problem is whenever I smoke it, my eyes get hard.
I love that joke.
And y'all just need to buckle in, because
Anyways, it was William Montgomery Day that day. Sorry, I'm taking some oxygen right now. William's a funny motherfucker, and that is one of the funniest things ever. If you go on TikTok, there's longer versions of it. Like I saw I think like a 7-minute version of it, and it's like that's some of the worst parts of it. Like there's parts where William is legit doing good jokes, and the audience just wouldn't have it. Like it almost felt like I don't know. I can't even, the only thing I could think of is like, they just don't know what comedy is. And they just all were like, I don't even want to listen to this guy. I want to hear some auto-tune. But it's really funny. William's very funny. He has his own podcast, the William Montgomery podcast. I think an episode came out yesterday or today, and I'm pretty sure he probably talked about it on that. If not, he talks about it on a episode of Kill Tony coming up, and I'm sure he'll talk about it more and more. But his version of the story is really funny, and William is a hilarious maniac, and I love it. I thought that was one of the funniest things I saw this year. I give that the award of one of the funniest things I've seen in 2025. I mean, that to me is like when I originally saw the Bill Burr Liberty Bell speech. If you haven't seen that, just type in Bill Burr Liberty Bell. that was a little bit more insane, but this was, I would say, Williams was a lot crazier of a bomb. I've never seen anyone bomb that hard before in my life, and it's not Williams' fault. That is just some fucked up audience right there. Anyways, let's talk about Valve. Valve released a new headset. If you don't know, guys, this is where it gets dorky. I want to say hello to everybody in the chat room right now. I don't know if I'm streaming on Kick or not. Last time I tried to stream on Kick, it was just, it wasn't working great. I should have announced that earlier, but yeah, if anyone's a Kick guy, maybe check out Kick for me and tell me if it's working. I don't even know. There's one guy watching on Kick, it seems like. Let me see. Is it working? Oh, it seems like it's been working. 0 viewers on Kick, guys. You know what? I'm going to do my first chat in Kick. Does anyone use Kick here in the chat room? I don't even know if it's worth it. Kick is where you go when you get banned from other places. Capred7 on Kick. Yeah, I know. Somebody else is Redban. I don't get it. Wow, there's 2 followers. I have 2 followers, guys, on Kick. Capred7 on Kick. Do you guys like, if anyone likes Kick, let me know, because what up, Shane? What up, Scarboni? Is there any reason to be on Kick? Just to do it anyway? Does anyone prefer Kick? No one prefers this, right? This is only if you, as a last resort, right? Yeah, Kick sucks. Well, I don't like the people that Kick usually has on. Like, there's been so many people that I'm just like, I fucking hate this guy. Oh, of course, he's on Kick because he's not allowed anywhere else. You saw inside of my butthole. That was the first. Some people like Kick, I guess. Is Kick is younger people, right? It's less censored than YouTube. I do like that. I do like less censored. Hyperper, what's up, girl? I only tried it because people were hyping it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a shout out to Kick right now. Yo, what's up? 6'7". Bet, no cap. Sus. Ohio. Chicken jockey. Is that what it is? I'm saying like all the hip shit from like 3 years ago. Fleek. No cap. No cap. Ew, women. Lit diabolical. No cap, no crap. What's my Kick handle? Catbread7. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if this would work. Please follow me on Kick. If anyone is a member on Kick, this is a good backup if I ever, yeah, you know me, if I ever get banned because of my controversial butthole photos. kick it up a notch. Oh shit. Kicks better Twitch money-wise. I definitely don't do virtual Redban for any kind of money. This is more like hanging out. This is like my version of a chat room for you guys. Like, this is my vlog. I should just hire somebody to like cut it up and make it more vlog friendly for me. But this is more just hanging out. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the story. So guys, Valve released some crazy shit or announced some crazy shit today. As you know, Valve makes one of the best headsets in the world. The Valve Index, which I don't even know where my Valve Index is. That's over there. I don't want to reach it. Valve Index has been one of the best headsets for VR for some time, but recently it's kind of lost its crown, and it's lost it to companies like this. This is the Big Screen Beyond 2. This little guy, it's very lightweight. It weighs almost nothing compared to a normal VR headset, which is like this big clunky thing. This one is sculpted to your own face. It is 3D scanned your face so it fits like a fucking glove. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. But before that, I was using the Valve Index exclusively since it came out. I think I own 4 Valve Indexes. And everyone's been waiting for a update to the Valve Index, and years have gone by, nothing. Then there was rumors that Valve was going to make it a all-in-one headset, kind of like a Quest, meaning the whole headset's a computer. So you don't need, all you need is your headset. You don't need to hook it up to a big fucking expensive computer that has naked anime girls all over it. And today, out of nowhere, not only did they announce that, and it's very interesting and I have some thoughts, they also announced this new computer that's the size of a GameCube. And it's made to just sit by your TV, kind of like a video game console, like a PlayStation, like an Xbox, like a Nintendo Switch, but it does every PC game for the most part. And they released a new controller that takes some of the best parts of the Steam Deck's touchpads and feel the control, a new controller for VR. And I have some thoughts on that. I thought, let's just look at the, God, you hear that cat meow? Can you guys hear that cat meowing? Cat 2! Cat 2! Stop crying! I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that? Let's just look at the announcement from Steam. Then we'll talk about it a little. This came out today. Announced today. It comes out early, I believe, 2026. Here it is.
Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere, and we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026. Let's start with this one. This is the new Steam controller. The new Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck, we want you to be able to play any game with your Steam controller, even games never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like
So I do admit I do like the trackpads on a controller. Can you hear this cat? Stop crying, cat 2. I do like these little trackpads.
trackpads, gyro, and back buttons, all in a comfortable form factor. Its next generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbstick.
I'm going to say right now, that looks like a pretty fun controller. I mean, it looks a little thick. It kind of gives me Dreamcast thick knees, thick babies. But look at those 2 beautiful trackpads right down there.
And now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb, or your pinky if you're feeling fancy.
Ooh.
Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With Steam Controller, we want to make charging and
Janice.
wireless pairing
Janice, why'd you cut your hair, Janice? Janice.
something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller.
Nice. What a good idea.
Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again. You can play
And it's proprietary. See, I would like to see them add an extra USB on the bottom, just in case. Oh man, I don't know.
over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller
Oh, wait.
works with any device
That's a USB on the top.
running Steam or Steam Link. Whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh, this is the new Steam Machine. Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen. It's quiet too, which is crazy since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck, like lightning-fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage, and brings some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip.
I will say, I watched a few videos about this, and so far, this is looking like a really nice little thing here. It's comparable to like a 4060, which isn't bad, dude. Or I think that's what it was compared to. Maybe it was a 4070. It played a lot of the games perfectly that the early reviews are saying. I'm sure it's not the most powerful thing you can get, but for the most part, you should be able to play any game at least. I like this. And this should make companies like PlayStation and Xbox very scared, because this is something that has been tried before, but now this kind of seems like this is it's there now, because PC gaming should be as easy as a console.
Which can show different system functionalities, or your own light show. Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller, with the low latency, wireless connectivity of the Steam controller puck built right in. And it's great for streaming your games to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame.
Steam Frame, which I think is one of the worst names for a headset. I don't like that name. Steam Frame. How about Valve Index Go? Or Valve Index 2. Steam Frame. It's just a horrible name. And I guess it's too late. No one's talking about this, though. I think Steam Frame sounds so dumb. How about Steam North, Steam Valve 2. How about Steam Valve Pro?
Oh, yep. This is Steam Frame. Steam Frame is Valve's next generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking up.
Slip it on, bitch.
Steam Frame controllers,
Get in there.
included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam Controller for responsiveness and longevity. Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam Controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games in the headset, to make sure streaming is smooth and stable no
So
matter
you can not only use this for VR games, like any game. You're going to be able to play VR chat like in the headset, not like normal style, instead of hooking up to a computer. You're going to be able to play regular video games without hooking it up to a computer. All the PC games. And if it's not a VR game, it's in your headset. Especially if you're attached to that stream box that we just saw.
what. Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD card. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame. All built with the same DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you'd like with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem, giving you more ways to enjoy the games you love and discover new ones. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame are all shipping in early 2026. Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Sunbeam glow, chauffeur shine, tail so big it draws the line. All step slow, show cat, lucky cat, 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 lucky cat, cat, view, fluffy tail, like all view, nap all day, snack debut, every sound's a thing to chew. Lucky cat, cat, do, brown coat, white eye hue, big stretch, big paws too, whole house bows to you. Step so light, floorboard dumb, pointing ball, here she comes, tail and loop, perfect cue. Lucky cat, cat, do. Box in the hall, junk toy spin, sleep half out, half in, fur cloud rolls, dream come true. Cat, cat, do. Lucky cat, cat, do. Couple big cold room, report, lovey, every month resets the cue. Lucky cat, cat, do. The world in.
All right. I'm sold. I'm sold on that thing 100%. But let's hear what little Linus, that little Linus boy. Let's see what that Linus boy has to say about it. But let's do it 2 times speed because I don't really care too much.
Everyone knows that outside-in tracking is just better for VR gaming. It's faster, more accurate, and it's more reliable. Well, here's the thing. Valve isn't everyone, and the new Steam Frame took my expectations of a lousy, flaky experience in a standalone VR headset with camera-based positional tracking and blew them away. They also blew away my expectations for their new Steam Machine and Steam Controller, but that's a separate video. We'll have that link down below. In 2 words or less, this thing is impossibly good, and maybe more importantly, impossibly versatile. They managed to make it lighter, more comfortable, and higher fidelity than the OG Index for PC VR gaming. They managed to bolt an ARM-based computer to it that runs mobile VR games and applications. You can even just sideload an Android APK, and the whole thing runs freaking SteamOS with a new element to their Proton compatibility layer called FETS that allows you to play desktop VR games. I'm talking x86 Windows VR games on your ARM Linux VR headset. I would mic drop this, but I think I'd get in trouble. The last part I wouldn't believe if I didn't experience it for myself, but they did all of this with latency that is indistinguishable from the best VR experiences that I've had. But is it indistinguishable from the best segue I've ever had? To our sponsor, Jawa. Jawa is your one-stop shop to buy and sell used gaming equipment and PC parts. If you're looking to build a new computer or upgrade your current one, check them out today using our link in the video description.
Hear that? That's the sound of the holidays.
No!
Because if you spend over $100 at lttstore.com, you'll get a...
For your gaming PC, it's meant to be a standalone device that can also be enjoyed alongside your PC using wireless streaming for VR, which sounds horrible, but somehow it's not. Let's take a closer look at the hardware. Then we can talk about how they did it. The headset that I'm holding is actually made up of multiple components. The core module contains the actual computer and weighs under 190 grams. Then next is an audio module that can be detached with 3 clips under the foam gasket. Then there's the head strap and a battery pack that is cleverly positioned at the back to help counterbalance the device, improving comfort, and also to make it a little bit easier to cable manage if you wanted to have an external battery pack. The optics are, simply put, flipping incredible. Like other leading headsets, they're using pancake lenses, but unlike some other headsets that use pancake lenses, there was very little in the way of internal reflections visible in the demo applications that I use today. It is possible that with brighter light sources, it could show up a bit more, but that's going to be something that I'll have to save for the full review. What I can tell you is that under each lens is a 2160 by 2160 LCD display that's capable of anywhere from 72 Hz, presumably for power saving, up to 120 Hz with a 144 Hz experimental mode, just like we had on the Valve Index. As for why Valve decided to use LCD rather than OLED, it basically came down to the light losses due to the pancake lenses. Since I'm pointing at them, on the inside of each lens, you can even see them from it cross-eyed enough, is an eye tracker that's obviously going to be great for social VR experiences, but perhaps more importantly, enables Valve to do what they call foveated streaming, which I'm going to have to explain later because it gets a little in the weeds. First, let's take a look at the controllers.
He likes it, guys. He likes it. Guys, if you're new here, welcome to Virtual Redban. This is just part 1. Part 2 is where I actually go.
And I'll be honest.
I actually go into virtual reality. And my favorite thing to do is just to molest Americans. So if you want to watch me molest Americans, check out Virtual Redban Part 2. It's going to start in like 30 minutes, and you can watch me molest Americans. Like Alex Stein. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, get molested by me.
Of course. And I'll be honest, I was having a good time until things got wildly insane. Other people's avatars were starting to take advantage of my avatar, and I felt helpless. I felt out of control, Dave. For the first time in my life, you know, I'm a tech guy, and this equipment was being used. A gargoyle was doing stuff to me. Somebody like Wendy's, the girl from the sandwich shop, you know, the popular hamburger place, was doing stuff to me. It was absolutely frightening. It was something like you would see out of, you know, some sort of satanic movie. And I want to, the reason why I'm here, Chris, is I need your help getting Mark Zuckerberg's attention, because if this can happen to me, this can happen to other children, because I'm Mayor Falk. I'm a professional when it comes to the internet. I'm on there all day long. So when I'm inside the metaverse, that's my second home. That's my second life. That's where I really grind and shine. I know I have a lot of flamboyance now. I'm handsome, I'm tall. You know, you think I check a lot of boxes here. But in the metaverse, I'm 10 feet tall. I'm balling. I got wings. I'm like a bird. I'm flying. You can't do that. But
floor at night. Shadow leaf, perfect hue. Lucky cat, cat too. Curtain swing, tail like smoke, sleep midair, never broke. Dreams blink on in morning dew. Lucky cat, cat too. Big tail, brushstroke crew, floor patrol, clean through. Every sound makes a vroom, vroom, vroom. Lucky cat, cat too. Paw print, midnight blue, lamp glow, hallway view. Every move feels brand new. Bottle cap rolls, chasing gauge, claw tap rhythm
That's
on
my
the
second one.
stage.
That's my
Zoomy run, floorboard skew.
Shine. I know I have a lot of flamboyance now. I'm handsome, I'm tall. You think I check a lot of boxes here, but in the metaverse, I'm 10 feet tall, I'm balling, I got wings, I'm like a bird, I'm flying. You can't do that here. But that doesn't give them the right to sexually harass me or sexually assault me. But I'm telling you, Dave, it can very easily happen to you. I don't know if you have an online account, but I'm telling you, you log into this, the Oculus 69, you plug this thing into it, it plugs into you, it feels great. But somebody on the other end can take advantage of you, and they can go too far, and that's what happens. So I need your help, Eric, getting the attention of Mark Zuckerberg. I need your help, Mayor Polk, bringing attention to this. So if this happens again, it's not going to be me. It's going to be one of these kids. It's going to be you next time.
Night song mix, lazy stare, secret tricks, gold eyes glow, fade from view. Lucky cat, cat too. Lucky cat, cat too. Brown fur, white eye hue, nap all day, snack debuted. Every sound's a thing to chew. Lucky cat, cat too. Fluffy tail, white paw view, big stretch, big paws too. Whole house bows to you. Tail flick once, lights turn low. One soft meow before the show. Floorboard creak, world in tune. Lucky cat, cat too.